guys, it's Abu Pasha here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to summarize why it is important for people to have credit cards and access to credit cards. Number one, by having a credit card and using it and then clearing up the balance every single month, you're going to boost your credit score. Why would you want to boost your credit score? You're going to say, well, because at some time in your life you may want to buy a house, you may need a mortgage for it, and when you get mortgages, your credit score is looked at, especially when you're buying a property to live in. Also, at some stage you might want a loan. Maybe you want to take out a loan to perhaps start a business, maybe to upgrade your property. So for these reasons, you want to have a good credit score, and credit cards are a great way of building that. Another reason you want to have a good credit score is because currently interest rates are very, very low. I think the base rate is almost 0%. Actually, let's check that right now. So the Bank of England base rate as of February 2021 is 0.1%, and typically you can get loans for under 3%. A loan for under 3% is fantastic. So that's the reason why you want a credit score, because you want to be able to acquire credit for a very low rate of interest. Now, using that cheap money, you can then put it into a business. You could buy a property, let it out. If I buy a property which is going to give me a return on investment of say 15%, then I could borrow at say 3% and I keep the 12%, right? So I can make money from that credit that I get. If somebody lent me £1 billion and I'm making 12% net on that 1 billion, that's a lot of money I'm going to be making per year. So you can see how important credit and debt is. Also, credit cards help you to manage your finances and money. So providing you're doing it right, what should be happening is that you should be buying all your items, all your expenses, everything should be ending up on that credit card. And then at the end of the payment period, you end up clearing the balance every single month. If you can do that month after month after month, then you're practicing how to manage your finances. When you are clearing your credit card every single month, it also shows financial institutions that you can manage your money. When you have a higher credit score, it allows you access to lots of credit. So it allows you access to loans, more credit cards, mortgages, stuff like that, which is a good thing. It's always good to have these options. By having credit cards, you can actually make money from it. For example, if you take a loan, you can use that debt to make more money. You can buy a house and rent it out. If you're starting a business, for example, you might want to have a credit card where you can just pay off all the items that you're doing to start up the business. So credit cards really do come in handy. Some credit cards, they give you cashback and points. So I have a Barclay card cashback, and it gives you 0.5% on everything that you buy. So you buy something and you get 0.5% deducted from it. And I think that there are some cards, especially American Express, that give you a lot of points on their cards, and then at the end of say a year, or at the end of 3 months or 6 months, whatever, you can use those points for things like air miles, or to get gifts, or even vouchers. I think I have a credit card which gives me points, and one of the things that I can choose to spend those points on are Amazon vouchers, and in 2021 most people do buy things from Amazon, so it comes in handy. You can also get extra protection for purchases over £100. So if you buy a TV, for example, and it costs over £100, it breaks, you then try and return it to the retailer, but the retailer doesn't want to give you your money back, etc. You can involve the credit card company, who will get the money back for you. And I think that lasts for 90 days, so you have this extra level of protection. Also, free borrowing. So you can get a credit card. A lot of credit cards have a balance transfer facility. So let's say your limit is £1,000. Usually a credit card company will allow you to take £950 of that money and transfer it either as a money transfer into your bank account, or transfer it to another credit card which is currently in debt. So you can actually clear off, in this case, £950 worth of debt from another credit card, and you only pay a small fee, around 3% or thereabouts. Typically that's how much credit card companies charge. And that credit facility for a balance transfer usually lasts anywhere from 6 months to even 20 months, or even 27 months. I think there was one card that I saw. So you pay your 3% and you get that money by only paying 3% for it, and that's a very small fee to pay for that kind of money. You can also get credit cards which allow you to buy products on that credit card, and you don't have to pay back the balance of that card for, say, 20 months. Here we see money.co.uk, and you can see the kind of credit card deals which are available. Here you've got the Sainsbury's Bank dual offer credit card, purchases 0% for 20 months. So providing you don't exceed your credit limit, you can keep buying on this card for 20 months and you won't have to pay it back for that time, and you won't be charged any interest. So essentially it's a buy now, pay later. So when you start buying products on your credit card, what that allows you to do is, instead of paying off your credit card every single month, you'll pay the minimum amount and you'll have money left over that you would normally use to pay off your credit card. That money you can put it into a savings account or into maybe a property or a business. But don't forget that in 20 months time you will have to pay back and clear the entire balance, because if you don't, then you'll be charged some crazy high interest rate, and in this case it's 21.9%. And the last thing I can think of is ease of payment, especially in online retail like Amazon, for example, or eBay. Typically they want you to pay using a credit or a debit card. It also is very handy when you're going to a supermarket to just swipe your card and pay for the bill, rather than bringing out your wallet and then bringing out cash, counting out the cash, etc, etc. It keeps it nice and neat. So ease of payment is definitely in the favour of a credit or even a debit card. That's an outline of credit cards, debt, credit scores and everything else. A lot of people, they apply for credit cards and loans and they get rejected. And they're always wondering why, they look at their credit score, etc. What if I could tell you that there is a way to check before you apply whether or not you'll be accepted or rejected for a credit card or even a loan? So you will know before you apply whether or not you're going to get accepted or rejected. Well, I'm going to show you how to do that. I want to keep this video short. Please leave a like and a subscribe. Very much appreciated. I'm going to give you more tips on how to get credit and making you more money. So yeah, that's me. My name's Abu Pasha, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.